Hi, good morning. You're welcome. You're welcome to my channel. This is OnyiMaramma, a YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. Please like my video. Please like my video. Please like my video. Okay, I want us to have a chit chat on a movie that I saw, Love and Life. Why I arranged. Today is Saturday, and I actually want to arrange my room because Fridays we usually use Fridays to clean the house. Then Saturdays we'll have a long nap. We'll have a really long nap. And whenever we wake up, we'll just arrange, sweep, and have our breakfast. So this morning, I want to arrange my room, fold some of the clothes that were washed over the week, and put them in their respective places. Why I gist you on this movie, Love and Life, that I watched. I think it was Rita Dominic in the movie Nse Itemi Empe. Abi, I don't know whether I got it, but you guys know the lady. Then this Rita Dominic's friend that was a chief bridesmaid. Somebody did it. I don't know her first name. They were the one that acted the movie, and it was a matured movie, Love and Life. It was a matured movie, and I really enjoyed it so much. Okay, so I decided to bring it to you guys and share with you why I fold my clothes that I washed over the weekend. Okay, let me turn this a little bit. Okay, so that's it. Oh, in the movie, it started where I saw Rita Dominic. Rita Dominic there. Is it my food? Okay. Ah, Bunny Bobo. Maybe we should go. I'm live. Oh yeah. Bye bye. We should go. Bye. My food is ready. Bye bye. Close my door. Okay, my food is ready. I'm having breakfast. I'm having noodles for breakfast this morning. I don't eat egg, so I eat my noodles plain. Even fried egg, even if I'm to eat egg, it has to be the white part. I don't usually eat yolk, so there's no need for me to. Okay, like I said, right, in the movie was Rita Dominic. In the movie, she was crying in the movie. She lost her husband in that movie, so she locked herself in a room. Then her friends were this lady, somebody Dede, and this lady, somebody Nsem, Ekpe or something like that. I can't seem to remember her full name. Okay, so they were trying to get to her, but they couldn't get to her. They couldn't reach her. She was just mourning her husband, her late husband. So they couldn't get through to her. Calls were coming in, even from her husband's company, calling her to come for the board meeting, but she was still mourning the man. Then Nse wasn't, she was married but got divorced, and she started seeing this younger guy called Dante. I think his name was the only one I could remember. Dante, yeah. And Nse, I know somebody Dede was married to Chidemoke Emen, but Chidemoke Emen was not always giving her attention. They loved each other, but he was always acting funny. He doesn't want to stay with his wife at home, doesn't want to touch her. So they were all having like some midlife crisis in their lives. Okay. Then her friends, we are close friends. So three close friends. And I really enjoyed their friendship in that movie. I really enjoyed their friendship in that movie. Okay, when they tried reaching out to Rita Dominic wasn't picking. She didn't want anybody around her. So, somebody Dede now asked that let them. I think Dede's name was in that movie was Ivy. Yes, Ivy was her name. So Ivy now asked Nse for them to go to Rita Dominic's house to visit her. On getting Rita Dominic, who was also like a co let's say, a partner in their firm. They met him there with some files. So they now asked him, what of Rita Dominic? And he was saying that he couldn't reach her and that the board has been calling on Rita, but she hasn't been coming forth. They're like, okay, that where is she? She said that Rita was in her room. So when they go to the room, they knocked. Rita wasn't opening up the room. She wasn't opening up. Then um they now had to tell her, they were talking to her, but she was hearing them, but she didn't want to come out. So her chef was there. Before they enter, her chef was already, oh, thank God they are here. Oh, maybe with you guys coming around, she might be able to come out. She has not come out for the past 2 days, and she hasn't eaten. When they go there, they knock, she couldn't come. So the chef now asked them, do you want me to fix you something? Ivy said no, there's no need for that. But Nsena said, maybe we should just have a, like, sit down here and have our lunch with her. She's inside and she doesn't want to come out. So the chef brought food. They put a blanket, like a picnic setting. They sat down on the floor. So they were now eating. And Ivy were now gisting and eating, talking about a lot of things, their childhood, when they were in the university, the guys that they dated, and all that. So they were just talking and they were just laughing. And Rita Dominic was hearing them from her room. She was also laughing with them, smiling. Eventually, she got up from her bed and then she went to sit close to the door. They were outside sitting down, and she was inside. So she was sitting down at the door, like, this is the door in between them. So she was still in her room. She was still in her room. Why the other ones were still outside? So they're just sitting on the floor. So she was just really listening to their gist, and she was very happy listening to them. Okay, if you're joining us, I'm talking about a movie that I watched, Love and Life by Rita Dominic. It's a very interesting movie. So that's what I'm trying to summarize and talk about. Okay, so when then I'm arranging my clothes also. I'm also arranging my clothes as I'm gisting about the movie. Okay, so she was just sitting down. She was sitting down there. She was not enjoying the conversation that they were having. Eventually, Ivy was like that her daughter was going to a school in Ivy League. Yes, Ivy League, one of the best that she got admission in, two best Ivy League school. She called it Prince something, another one she called. So as she was just talking about it, she said that now they're confused on the one that the daughter should go to, and they're not sure which of the schools that her daughter should go to. So immediately the Dominic now opened the door. I was like, she should go to Princeton, that the husband, they have a house there, and she can stay in their house if she likes, because nobody is there anymore, that she doesn't know when she's going abroad again. So they now hugged her. They are happy, the lunch. So that was how she said the next day. So the next day, they had a good time together. They gisted. They had a good time together. They gisted. They had a lot of gist. They gisted about a lot of things. But Ivy was actually having, like, marriage crisis, which she said about why Nse was dating this younger guy, like I told you guys. So it now brought about another part of it where Nse was actually sitting down at the balcony, and Ivy called and asked her what she was doing. She answered that she was just sitting out, and she was just smiling. So I told her, oh, Dante is there. She now said, oh, please, I'll call you back. Dante was already there with, like, a breakfast she brought for her. So he was presenting it to Ivy, to Nse. And so I was like, what do you want? That you're presenting me with a breakfast. So Dante was like, must I need something? You think I'm already after your money? So the guy just walked out and left. So that's how the guy got angry when Ivy and Nse, and the was now gisting. So Nse now told Ivy them, because the dummy was just, she wasn't understanding what was happening. So she just said, what have I missed so far? And now told her that Nse was already seeing a younger guy who is Ivy, who is Dante, that you say seeing a younger guy and see what happened. Joanna told her that not everyone that likes, it's not every guy that is always after her money, because she was like saying that younger guys that date older ladies, are they not usually after their money? So her husband on the Ivy's husband on the other side, wasn't actually forthcoming. For the past month, they've not actually um stayed together as a couple. Like all those emotional support, cuddling and all that, they've not actually stayed together for a very long time. Then and say it was a crazy one in that movie. And so it was actually the crazy one in the movie. So she was like, you should have it as a boss. Go home, dress up. Maybe when he sees you and all that, wear your lingerie whenever he sees you. So when Usa got home, when Ivy got home, she got a lingerie. She dressed up. She laid down on the bed, sexily laid on the bed. I was waiting for Chidimekeme, who is her husband, to walk in. And when Chidimekeme walked in, Chidimekeme said hi to her, greeted. Then the night, if you say she posed on the bed. Then Chidimokemo was now, she now Chidimokemo asked her how she was doing and all that, finished talking to her. Then she now came to rub Chidimokeme's body, her husband. But husband just refused and told that, Ivy, please, I'm not in the mood. I've been working so hard for a very long time. I need rest. So she felt like, oh my God, I'm trying to get my husband back, but it's not working. So she wasn't happy about it. So this was going on and on and on. Remember, I'm arranging my clothes. This was going on and on and on. They started hanging out more often and all that. So one day, Mr. Dominic was like, let's she call Chidimokeme, who is Ivy's. A lady picked the call. So she was like, give the owner of the owner of the phone. But the girl was like, he's not around, that he's in a meeting. So she thought that Chidimokeme was actually cheating me. I thought Chidimokeme was actually cheating. And later on, she got up and she went to visit Chidimokeme. I'm getting the Chidimokeme was not in the office. Where has she gone to that he went out with a designer? On going out, she now met they went for a shopping because Nse was actually having problem with her. Is it boy toy? Toy boy. She was having problem with her toy boy. So she went out for, she said she was going for shopping. On getting to pick perfumes, she was with the Dominic was instead. Ivy was not with them at the perfume shop. So as they were picking perfume, Ivy's husband walked in with that same lady. When they looked at her and like, what are you doing here with this lady? He was like, that this is his interior designer for his office. That they came to pick some scents for the office. But they didn't believe him. So Redomi told said that, can you remember that when I called Ivy's husband and a lady picked up the phone? That voice sounds like Ivy's husband. And the girl actually gave Redomi a complimentary card that day. So they all left. But Ivy, Rita Tommy didn't tell Ivy about what happened at the perfume shop. He didn't tell Ivy. She told Ivy about what happened at the perfume shop. Remember that Rita Tommy has already lost her husband, and she was having this what they call it again, grief. She was grieving. Yes, okay. So on Nse's part, Nse was struggling with her boyfriend Dante. Dante refused to pick her call. Dante is a model. He models. Dante was always modeling with other ladies and younger ladies and posting it on his page. And Nse, on the other hand, who doesn't fall in love, actually has already fallen in love with Dante and always talking Dante. So because Dante was no longer picking her call, he had to go to Dante's place of work, and Dante was like, you think everybody's always about after your money? No, everybody's not after your money. Please, I have work to do. She left. Nse was broken. She didn't know what to do. That's where she's having her own midlife crisis with her boyfriend, her boy toy. And Ivy on her own was having issues with her husband because her husband hasn't been there and has also actually been frolicking with another younger lady, which she doesn't know about. So Rita Dominic, remember you called Ivy's husband Chidimokeme and he didn't pick. When they met at the perfume shop, she told Chidimokeme that she called, and Chidimokeme was like, I missed your call. I called. I said, oh, sorry, I wasn't with my phone then. I said, no, okay, no problem. I said that he wanted to see her. When she got to the next day, she went to Chidimokeme's office, which is Ivy's office. On getting there, Chidimokeme wasn't around. She asked, and they told her that they went for lunch close by at a restaurant close to the office. So she went to the restaurant. On getting there, she saw the lady and Ivy's husband there. And she was like, please, can you excuse us? That she actually wants to talk to Ivy's husband, who is Chidimokeme. So the girl left. So Rita Dominic started asking him, that was the problem. Are they have issue? Is he having issues with Ivy? He was like, no, there's no issue. She was like, okay, I was like, go on, anything you're having, if you're having any issue with Ivy, you need to settle it with her, or else I'll do it for you. So she just left out of anger. Chidimokeke got home. When he got home, he bought flowers, he bought gifts for the wife. The wife came in. I was like, what? This is what you bought gift for me? Is there anything? Are you cheating? From the Chidimokeme got angry. He got angry and stormed out of the house. When he stormed out, Ivy started crying. Ivy had to call with Dominic and said to come over. And when they came over, each of them, they're having their own crisis. Dominic's husband is dead. Remember, when they came over, I was like, okay, let's go out. Let's go. They were like saying, where are we going to go to? Nse was like, let's go bowling, not bowling, bowling. Let's go bowling. Okay, then I said, okay, let's go. That's how they all dressed up. They went there. Immediately they just entered. You don't know, we just sighted Chidimokeme and that same young lady sitting at the lounge. So she just came back and tried to block Ivy from seeing her husband with the lady. Then took Ivy and Se to be bowling. When they got there, they noticed that Nse was just looking around, looking at someone, stalking someone. All of a sudden, they just turned and it was Dante. So Nse knew that Dante was coming to that bowling center. She knew about it. That was why she now said that let them go bowl, because she wanted to see Dante. Dante has been avoiding her. Dante hasn't been picking her calls and all that. So she wanted to see Dante. And in that same movie, during that as she was talking Dante, well, she met Dante posted a lady with a baby bump. So that instead I started thinking that maybe it's one of his baby mamas and all that. Okay, so that's how they were now there. They were in the bowling, stalking that she was stalking Dante. Then after that, wow, really. So that's the reason why you brought us here. Was like saying, no, I just wanted to see him and all that. I said, okay, they started bowling. Nse was trying to get Dante's attention. Then all of a sudden, Ivy had to, Dominic had to excuse herself to go and meet, what's his name? Ivy's husband at the lounge. Okay, so when he got to the lounge, he saw Ivy's husband with the lady in the lounge. He now said, what are you doing here? Your wife is downstairs and you are here with this younger lady. I said, well, Ivy is here. Where is she? She said she's there. I can't talk to her. So Chidimokeme went to go and talk to Ivy's husband. Chidimokeme went to go and talk to Ivy, his wife. On getting there, they now had to go home. As they were going home, the lady also, then they told me they had to warn the lady that she should stay clear of Ivy's husband. I said, that's not what you are thinking. You are sleeping with him. No, I'm not sleeping. That's not that's not what you are thinking. I said, okay, but just stay clear of her husband. So they left. Then when they went to another place brought about was when Nse was actually feeling down. She said she wanted to go to the hospital. When they got to the hospital was Nizamiya in Abuja. If you know Nizamiya in Abuja, that was the hospital they used in acting this movie. Okay, when she got to Nizamiya in Abuja, she went to see the doctor. As she went to see the doctor, Ritodomi sat at the lounge, at the reception, waiting for Nse. Then that pregnant lady that Dete posted on his Instagram page. Sorry, my network is a bit bad. Okay, so as I was saying, the lady now said she was going for a grieving therapy, now pointed at the grieving place. So Nizamiya in Abuja actually has a grieving therapy. In case if you know someone that is grieving and maybe going into depression, that actually wants to talk about how they feel, they have a grieving therapy there. From what the movie is saying, you can go there and you can join. And Salam said, please, can you just, you are grieving. Can you just please just attend and get to know whether if she's actually Dante's baby mama. Mr. Tommy was like, wow. I said, please, I can't do that. They now called her and she left. So later on, Mr. Tommy not thought about it. And my network is really bad. So as I was saying, she got to know that the lady was Dante's cousin who was actually going through emotional abuse. And she was pregnant for the guy. So she said to leave the place. So she told, what was her name? Nse about it. Nse about it, that the lady, that Dante is not seeing the lady, that the lady is just Dante's cousin who is cutting with Dante. That Dante decided to help. And Nse really felt bad. On the other hand, when Chidimokeme and Ivy go home, Chidimokeme tried to explain to Ivy that he hasn't, the reason why he hasn't touched her for months is because he has, is it testicular something 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 shisha, but it's about the testicles or something, testicles. It's about the testicles, so it be like say you know the function. It doesn't be functioning in the so that's why he hasn't touched the wife in a very long time. I'm like saying you should have told your wife from the onset that this is what is happening instead of giving the woman emotional trauma and she feeling like there's something wrong that she has done. You should have told her that is where there's a marriage, there should be community marriage, okay? So then it's only on her own part. Once she has lost her husband, this comes us to almost at the end of the movie. Unse reconciled with her husband. Ivy reconciled with her husband. Chidimokeme. They talked it over. Then Nse went to go and apologize to Dante, her boyfriend. On getting there, she met the cousin and they hugged each other. There and then went into labor. And when the cousin went into labor, it was instead that took the lady to the hospital and she gave birth to twins. When she got there, she reconciled with her boyfriend, Dante. And Dante aged there. So Rita Domini now invited both Dante, invited Nse, invited Ivy's husband, and then that her husband's friend. Because that her husband's friend, I just knew that the guy has been eyeing her. The guy has been eyeing her. So the guy was just gisting, they were just talking. Everybody was happy. Nse was happy with her boy toy because she was already engaged to her boy toy, who is now her fiance. Then Ivy and Chidimokeme, they reconciled. Oh my god, I'm not done with my housework, my clothes. They've they've reconciled. Okay, they reconciled. Then what's his name? Just giving all these green lights. What's that his name again? I can't remember his name, but he's with the Dominic husband's friend. We're just giving they're giving with the Dominic green light. Everybody was just happy. And summary of it, what I enjoyed the movie because it's a, I don't know whether I gave a full gist of the movie very well, but I actually enjoyed the movie because it's a matured movie, and there was a crazy one in that movie. And I think if I have three close friends, maybe I'll be the crazy one. I don't know. I don't know. But when I had three close friends in school, I was actually the crazy one. I think I had close friends. They were Lillian, Ifoma, and me. I was actually the crazy. I think Lillian was the crazy one in that aspect. Ifoma, me, I wasn't the quiet from the say. I was the no nonsense one. Ifoma was the ajebo one. Okay, so I think I actually liked that, and they were always there for each other, and I enjoyed the movie. It's a matured movie. It's a matured movie, and in everything, I think I liked in that movie. Always communicate with your partner. Do not assume, and do not take whatever you see. Always ask. When you see something that doesn't really, it doesn't connect, you ask. I don't know why people find it hard to communicate with their partner. They hardly communicate with their partner. You don't tell your partner how you feel and what is making you to feel this way. I feel there should be this communication between you and spouse. Not really spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, your partner. There should be communication because lack of communication brings assumption, unnecessary assumption. You just be assuming what is this? Is this seeing someone else? Is this someone? Is it cheating on me? Is this happening? Is this happening? So always try to communicate in a relationship. Okay, I actually want to eat and finish up with my arranging. It's Saturday, guys. It's Saturday, guys. I just let me just come on live. Thank you for those that joined. Thank you for the ones that have been coming and be going. And if you are going to see what this video, please kindly click like my video. Please like my video. I'll be seeing you guys more often in life, and I have some other movies which I watched on Prime Video, Nigerian movie which I watched on Prime Video that I'm going to talk about. And there's another interesting one that I'm going to, Ebenezer Eno was there. She acted it, and it was really a nice movie. I'll be seeing you guys later. All right, bye.